You see how quickly he got up in the air and how high.
Oh, it floats high into the air.
Welcome everybody to the NBA Live 98 Fantasy Draft Lottery. That is what we are doing tonight. We are deciding the order of picks in this league. So, what we're basically doing tonight is we are going to be using a random number generator to determine the order of picks in the NBA Live 98 Fantasy Draft. So before we do that, let's go over a few basic rules as to how this league will work exactly. Just some really basic things to go over before we actually jump in if you are new and you haven't seen exactly or you haven't heard exactly what this league is about yet. So rule number 1, participants will draft from the pool of NBA Live 98 players only. So we're not going to be drafting players like Steph Curry or Bill Russell or Wilt Chamberlain or anything like that. Only players who were active in 1998 and who are in the video game NBA Live 98 on the Super Nintendo system. Rule number 2, each team will have 12 total players. So each participant is going to be drafting 12 players from the pool of NBA Live 98 players over the course of a few weeks. This draft is going to take a while, so we have we can fit this draft into everybody's really busy schedules. Rule number 3, the draft will have a snake format, meaning that the order of picks reverses after each round. So if you have the first round in round number 1, if you have the first pick in round number 1, you will have the last pick in round number 2. If you have the last pick in round number 1, you will have the first pick in round number 2. So it reverses after each round. Rule number 4, the draft order will be determined tonight by a random number generator. And we have touched on that already, and we will see exactly how that works in just a minute. Rule number 5, tonight we are only determining the draft order. The actual draft will start on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That day we will draft rounds 1 and 2. That is when we will do the first 2 rounds of this draft. And finally, rule number 6, if you want a more in-depth look at the rules, please see the Coach Crab 127 Discord channel, Draft Resources. I know that's kind of a lazy way to explain everything that's going on here, but all the participants should have already looked at that. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out. You'll probably do all right anyway if you haven't read that anyway. But if you are anybody who is just a viewer out there who wants to see exactly what this is all about and how it's going to work exactly, go ahead and check that out, and you will see exactly what the plan is for this draft. Okay, I think we have goofed around long enough. Let's go right over to the draft lottery. Okay, so take a look at what we have right here. As you can see, up here at the top, we have a random number generator from numbers 1 through 8. Down here at the bottom, we have all of our participants listed in alphabetical order. That is the extremely technical way that I chose to list each participant and give each of them a number. So what we are going to do exactly is we have number 1, Buzz Thunder, number 2, Chris Clark, 104, number 3, Justin Man, 114, number 4, Kite, number 5, Coach Crab, 127. Let's really root for that guy. Number 6, Rose City Saint, number 7, Sand Peelin, and number 8, Wowranium. So whenever these participants and their numbers over here, let's say if we generate on this random number generator, the number 7 pops up. That means Sand Peelin will be chosen first. Now, for the dramatic effect of tonight's draft, what we are going to do is we are actually drafting in reverse order. The lottery is actually working in reverse. So if your name is chosen first, you actually get the 8th pick in round number 1. So we are going to go in reverse order from 8 all the way to 1. That way, the number 1 pick, to see who gets it, is there's a little bit more drama to it, which is what we're all about here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see who gets the 8th pick. So the first person whose number pops up right here, this is the person who will be the 8th pick. Let's see what happens. Ready? Let's go. For the 8th number pick, it goes to Justin Man 114. So we will just click on Justin Man's name and drag it over here. He is going to get the last pick in round number 1. All right, let's see who gets the 7th pick. Here we go. And it is Chris Clark 104. So Chris Clark 104 gets the 7th pick. All right, pick number 6 goes to... Oh, number 3 has already been chosen. Let's do it again. Sand Peelin. So Sand Peelin will get the 6th pick in round number 1. Okay, this click right here is for pick number 5. Already been chosen. Let's try again. And it's Coach Crab 127. So Coach Crab 127, that's a me, will get the 5th pick in round number 1. Now, this next click right here is for the number 4 pick. And it's going to belong to Buzz Thunder. So Buzz Thunder picks up the number 4 pick. The next click, it is between Kite, Rose City Saint, and Wowranium. Let's see who gets the number 3 pick. And it goes to... Well, we'll have to try again. It goes to Wowranium. So Wowranium has pick number 3. All right, and take a look at this. We are down to the top 2 picks right here. Will it be Kite, number 4, or will it be Rose City Saint, number 6? Whoever doesn't get picked this time will have the number 1 overall pick. So, and coincidentally, these are the only 2 participants in chat right now. How did this end up happening? I promise you it is not rigged. You're right. Okay, so we are looking for a number 4 or a number 6. Whichever one pops up first gets the number 2 pick. Let's see what happens here. And it is Kite. So that means the number 1 overall pick goes to Rose City Saint. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have our draft order set for all of the NBA Live 98 Fantasy Draft. Keep in mind, the first 2 rounds will occur on Thursday night of this week, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The way it will work, remember, it is a snake format. That means Rose will get the first pick of the draft, and we will go down all the way to Justin Man. Justin Man will get the last pick in round number 1. But then when we start round number 2, the order will reverse. Justin Man will get pick number 1 in round number 2, and then we will go backwards to Chris Clark, then to Sand Peelin, then to Coach Crab, Buzz Thunder, Wowranium, Kite, and Rose City Saint will get the last pick in round number 2. All right, so that does it for the draft lottery. I hope that everybody enjoyed that. And so it is time to start doing research. Rose City Saint, you are on the clock. So as we go further into this draft and start doing your research and start thinking about which picks you want to have, keep in mind that if you think that you are not able to make it to the draft during your scheduled time, everybody will have a 10-minute window to make their pick. If you do not think you will be able to make it to your 10-minute window, you can send me a couple of picks, and hopefully those picks will not be taken, and I will make the draft for you. I will make your top pick for you when it is your time slot. So, thanks a lot for watching tonight, everybody. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. This concludes the Coach Crab 127 stream of the NBA Live 98 Fantasy Draft Lottery. Thank you very much. We will see you next time with rounds number 1 and 2 of the NBA Live 98 Fantasy Draft.
Slam dunk Walker. Sean Carroll. What a play by Iverson. What a for Thomas. What a play. What an absolutely incredible play. Oh, he slammed in. What a shot by Marbury. Evan Johnson. Oh, my.
Boom, 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 yeah. Boom, 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 boom. They say it's alright. Boom, 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 boom. They say it's alright. Boom, 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 boom. Say it's alright. Have a good time, 'cause it's alright. Everybody knows that it's alright.